you know, where's the overlook now? They built an overlook or something, which I don't know where it's at because I didn't see it.
That's the proposed thing, D there, Tom, on the map?
It's about 18.
Yeah,
18
D,
months.
I think maybe is where they have it. But see, it's like, okay. But if you look at it and see where this intersection is, see the intersections of the roads there? Back in it has, what's D? D was the church. I think that was the, that's where the bank is right now, BB&T. Because when they put BB&T in there, they found all kinds of memorabilia and, you know, coins and things of that nature. And that's where the main defenses were, the barracks areas and stuff. So, and that's over in the library. They have all that stuff displayed in the library.
The
Chesapeake Library, yeah. So.
Which I was surprised after reading this that there were 670 British and 900 Patriots that fought in this, and it was a 30-minute battle.
Yeah, but it determined the whole course of the war for the state of Virginia because the British evacuated.
Yeah. They stayed away for 2 years.
And if they get 100, what is it, 102 wounded by one estimate, that's, you know, 18% of your...
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Well, see, the other thing is it gave you easy land access to Norfolk, too. Which, you know, I mean, before you had it from the river, you had it from, you know, from the sea, but, you know, now, once Dunmore leaves this, and, you know, he essentially, you know, he'd already sent his wife back.
Yeah, pissed off.
Yeah, and used a capital ship to do it.
That made everybody happy.
Which didn't make people happy.
Well, this seems like...
As he should have.
You know, if Cornwallis wanted to cut the supplies to the south, it seems like, you know, that would have been a nice place to go. Cut a road, you know, and imagine the rate of supply running from Tidewater down into North Carolina.
Yeah.
So Glenn Jones and I did some other research because we both got some interest in people that lived out in Nazareth County, Suffolk, and in Gates County, North Carolina, right on the line. So from what I can determine, this road was the main north-south road on the east side of the Great Dismal Swamp.
Yep.
Right.
There's one right on the west side of the Great Dismal Swamp. Sometimes it's called Desert Road. And that road was kind of like the national highway. And it went up through Nazareth County. So you had two main roads, you know, on the high ground just to the west of the Great Dismal Swamp was the other road. So those were the only two avenues of approach, basically north and south.
Yeah, I think that turned into military highway then.
It's a little further west.
A little further west?
It's a little further west than that. It's on the other side of the Great Dismal Swamp. Yeah, it's over into, it goes right into the main part of Suffolk, Whaleyville, all out in there.
Did it run, was that the innermost road running north-south on the coast?
I think so.
Like they're 95, if you would?
Yeah, it would have been something similar, but it was still not at the, you know, in the Piedmont. It was still over in the, you know, in the marshland. So it would have had a lot of fords on it as you got down into North Carolina. It had a lot of fords on those roads. But it would have taken you up, you know, to the James River, you know, up into what's Alawite County now. You know, Nazareth, Alawite, it would have gone up that way.
Probably run Petersburg, Richmond all the way up.
Yeah, you could run up, you know, either side of the James River. You still had to cross the James River. It's still tidal there, you know, at that point. So, but those were the main roads. I did some research too on Princess Anne County, and one of the insurrection, if you will, the 2 years before, you know, shots were fired, they established those committees of safety, committees of correspondence. And there were some names that popped up from Virginia Beach that were kind of interesting. There was a Bausch, you know, Bausch Street in Norfolk. There was a Bausch who was one of the county lieutenants from Princess Anne County. Henley, you know, the lady that was just reelected to council, the Henley family. There was a Henley. My son-in-law's neighbors are the Dawleys. They have a farm down there, the Dawley Road down in Pungo. It was a Dawley on one of the county lieutenants. There were about a dozen of them. And, you know, so there's some names that are still associated with this area. Nemo Parkway, there was a Nemo that was a county lieutenant. And William and Mary Quarterly has got, if you go back and you research some of those older articles, they've got a lot of archival stuff that's been put in that William and Mary Quarterly published. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's where it was. I got it. And the names of the county lieutenants. Not all the records have survived for every county in Virginia, but